Hi everybody, it's your old pal Linton here for our Friday morning walk around. And I'm getting very excited, I have to say, about November the 11th because we are opening a lot of galleries and you'll be able to see it on the maps that are in the newsletter. But it's gonna start feeling like the old MFA. I mean, the numbers are still gonna be low. We're intentionally keeping the capacity down, but all this space is opening up and it's going to be great. And I just wanted to give you a quick idea of what the traffic flow is going to be like a little bit. Up here on the second floor in the Lindy family wing, we are going to have a line for Monet when and if needed that will go along this wall right here, and the entrance door will be all the way down at the other end of that hall. The Monet exhibition will exit through this space right here, which is now just a doorstop, but it will exit into this gallery for contemporary crafts, the Farrago Gallery, and then on to more Impressionists. And since everybody will have just spent some time with Monet, they'll be jazzed up about seeing even more Impressionists. Now this is kind of a long walk, so I'm going to scooch through pretty quickly, but people will be delighted to have these galleries open again. Here is the gallery that's in the midst of transformation to Cézanne. Just 3 Monet is remaining. These European galleries will be open as well. I don't know what this is, but I think it must be art. They don't want me sitting on it. And we're going to cut through here. This is where endlessly repeating 20th century modernism used to be. As I mentioned in the newsletter last week, it is going to be off view for a while the lighting gets done. And boy, oh boy, we've got the Dutch galleries open too. The great thing about this is that, the Dutch galleries are probably the, 3rd or 4th most popular galleries in the museum. And it's going to give us an opportunity to spread some people out, to create a little bit of space between people, help us with the social distancing. And in a gallery as big as this one, it's a little easier to maintain that social distance. We talked about the Islamic quarter last week and the challenges that presented. Here's a little tangent. I apologize in advance. This dollhouse is just the greatest. I absolutely love this thing. And ever since it was installed, maybe a couple years by now, I decided I'm going to tell every single kid that comes to me about that dollhouse. But what I've learned in the intervening years is that it doesn't have to be kids. Everybody loves that thing. Everybody loves the dollhouse. Grown-ups too. Send them to the dollhouse. So some of these decorative arts here are going to be on view too. This quarter will continue. This gets a little bit tight. We've been on our hands and knees with tape measures and things like that, and it'll work, but it's going to require a little bit of effort, a little bit of work. Also, you will be able to go where I'm going right now, which is to say into the pavilion galleries on the north side of the building. All right, so we'll get to see, we've got a couple of period rooms here and some more musical instruments. And the bone player, so these are some favorites. And the wonderful, fantastic Arts and Crafts Gallery, which people love, kids and adults alike. It interests me in some of these walk-arounds, we notice that some things are covered up, like the silk quilt here, even though it's under glass. And yet, at the same time, these carousel animals apparently don't need to be covered for whatever conservation reasons those might be. So visitors will be able to walk right this way and back into the American wing. And anyway, check the maps because there's a bunch more stuff that's going to open, and it's going to start feeling like the museum you remember. Even though the numbers will be smaller, we're keeping capacities low still, but this footprint is really very, very exciting. So that's our walk for today. Oh, I have a little trouble with my cameraman, who is me. Thank you, as always. We are lucky to have you. I say it every week because it's true. Stay safe, take care, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next time.